Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to you at Last I'm Stylosa, and let's find out if Kholat is worth a punt. Oh yes. So this is a horror game, okay? It's voiced by Sean Bean, interestingly, which is a bit funky, okay? And apparently this is going to be a most terrifying journey. It's set in the beautiful winter scenery of the Ural Mountains, which I think is like somewhere in Russia. Uncover horrific mystery behind the Dyatlov Pass incident, narrated by the famous Sean Bean. Well, we already knew that because indeed I was just reading off the store description page. So, the idea of this video, and potentially of this new series, is just to find out if a game is actually worth spending your money on and giving it a go. This is the first time I'm going to play the game right now, so we're going to go on a journey, ladies and gentlemen, a journey of discovery, and we're going to find out if it's worth a punt. Let's do it. Let's not look at the options. Okay, back. New. Actually, the reasons why I was in the options is because I was turning down the audio because holy hell, it was loud. So yeah. Anyway, we don't want to look at options, do we? That's boring, guys. Well, I'll show you the video quick. Basically, I've got VSync off because sometimes it can mess up with my recording. Display mode borderless, obviously. Motion blur I turned down a little bit, and the resolution scale is at 100, so that's fine. An advanced video, everything is on epic. That can be on epic, which must just mean the best, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we roll. Okay, let's get stuck into it. New game, oh baby. So me and horror games, let me just explain my... or maybe not, because I'll be quiet now.
56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Okay, so there were some mistakes on the subtitles there. Now, I am told that because this is a pre-release press version, that will be fixed, okay? So I guess don't worry about that. But yeah, what I was saying about me and horror games, PT affected me. Stupid jump scares do not. I like cerebral horrors, ladies and gentlemen. That is things which get into my mind and, well, mess with it. So. Okay. You know what? This looks quite nice, and it's got quite a good field of view. Just straight out the box, which is what we like to see. Okay, so I can't jump, so it's forcing me to kind of go one way, I guess. Can I sprint? Yeah. Do I leave footprints? I hope this isn't like Dear Esther. Please do not be like that game, if you can even call it a game. So, well, I guess I just explore. Oh, that is quite a nice effect. Look at that. The way your focus kind of shifts. Ooh, that is pretty nice. Yeah, this is a really nice looking game. Oh my god. I mean, this does feel like I'm in a blizzard. I mean, well, I guess like... let's go this way. Let's go this way. It looks like that's a dead end there. I think it's sort of sending me off in this direction down this path. Wow, okay, that is some sort of mental effect because I'm out of breath. I've got a bit dizzy. Jesus Christ, you know what, this has got like, this is literally the best thing I have ever seen. No, that is a bit over the top. I don't mean that. What I was trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is this is the best winter, like, blizzard thing I've ever seen in a game. What the hell? Look at it. It looks insane. Okay, the music slightly changed there. Yeah, so that kind of doesn't look very inviting, does it? But I guess this is the way we're going through the horrendous trees of evil.
Are you coming to me?
You are, Sean? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. You know, I kind of like that, the way we've got the kind of black thing coming in from the side, which is obscuring the view, to kind of give you a sense that you are actually going into like a really dark kind of tunnel thing. Well, obviously made of trees. Jesus Christ. I'm quite enjoying the music as well. It is adding to the environment, to the whole eeriness of the place. It's also... It's black and white, isn't it now? Oh!
In the end, thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
Well, that's not morbid at all, is it? Great. Yeah, so that did frighten me. Jump scares, yeah, well, whatever. Sometimes they get you. They get the best of us, ladies and gentlemen. What the... Well, I guess I just keep moving forward or moving in any direction. I'm trying to look for any kind of like symbols or anything on the ground. Maybe more feet. I'm moving towards the chimes. Ooh. Oh, it's the tent. Is this the tent of the... whatever the thing it was telling us about in the intro? It must be. Why is the light on? Press E.
I am right behind you.
Liar. The compass went a bit crazy. Oh, God. Keep your eyes and ears open. Danger may appear everywhere. Okay. Sage advice. Apart from when people say that they're behind you, because clearly that's a lie. They're not behind you. They are just messing with your head. It's doing quite a bit of loading. Loady, loady, loady. Loady, loady, loady. Well, I mean, the little tip down the bottom there saying keep your eyes and ears open. Danger may appear everywhere. I'm hoping that it's not a Dear Esther thing where I'm just like going through the same route and that's it. And I'm just following a story and there's no like enemies and stuff, because that's indicating that there is enemies and I can die. There is a failure state, which is good. I do like to, well, I don't like to die, but I do like to get beaten, I suppose. A challenge, ladies and gentlemen. But I really like the way that first level looked. Just the blizzard. Good God. But yeah, this is taking a very long time to load. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Just, I guess it's got long loading times, but...
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity? When others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment, and you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Yeah, so the loading issues might be just because this is, like I said, an early release. Well, it's a pre-release press version. But oh my God, the way this game looks is insane. What the hell? Look at that. What is that? F1 for survival info. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, running left shift. left sheep in deep snow is tiring. Adjust the pace to the surrounding conditions. Oh, that's interesting. So you don't exhaust your organism. Right. Before setting up for a longer journey, rest in the camp and set a goal for a safe route. Oh my god. You can focus right mouse button on any object. Lighting your way with a flashlight, you become more visible. Okay. Observe the environment carefully for better navigation with the help of the map and the compass. Barely accessible rocky notches may lead to interesting places and shortcuts. To gain access to them, you have to squeeze through left control. Okay. Wow, okay. It's just like a survival. What the hell? I did not expect this. Yeah, so I basically have nothing, just my little survival tip thing. Okay. So, is this like my base camp? This is where I guess I saved the game when I enter that. Okay, so I've got a compass. I don't have a hand, though. But that's fine. I've got a map. Oh, yes. Look at that. That's where I am. Now, I will move along a bit, but if this doesn't show you where I am on the map, that is awesome. Because that means you actually have to navigate, and that is awesome. Well, that's kind of nice. You can lower the map just to keep moving. So, I'm going to take the first right, and we're going to go around this loop, okay? Oh, I like this now. So, I can sprint here, because this is okay. But if I'm... Well, I'll tire, but if I sprint through the deep snow, then I will tire quicker. Which makes sense, because that's the truth. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't show where I am on the map. That is awesome. I think I'm, like, running around here somewhere. You know what? Let's, what is that over there? I mean, I guess you need to really take stock of landmarks. What? That sort of looks like a skull. So, there's like a rune on there or something? Look at that. I mean, I'm guessing this is going to damage me? Oh my god, what the hell?
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters, and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Alright, so the fact that's voiced is awesome, but you know what I really liked about that? The breaths, the deep breathing. in between the sentences, it was left in. It wasn't edited out. Now, I think if you do... Well, I mean, I do quite a bit of audio editing, okay? And I'm kind of a bit lazy. Sometimes I leave those in. Like, in this video, you can probably hear me breathing in between what I say. Like, just... that was left in intentionally there, just to kind of build the atmosphere around what he was saying, and that is quality. Because if you think, like, listen what Sean Bean was saying when he's like the main narrator guy, his is taken out if you listen, or it was, maybe it isn't. Who knows? But I like the fact that it's oh my god, what? This game is a bit mad. What? 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 Okay. So I got destroyed by a crazy fireman and the world just exploded? I guess I really don't want to stay there. Now, it's probably going to take ages to load again, because whatever the hell it was doing last time, I don't know. But this could be an issue, because I've basically got a pre-release version, as I say. But I am liking this so far. Oh my god, this looks really good. It feels quite good, apart from the fact I just got killed without really knowing what the hell was going on. Maybe I should have ran away, though, instead of standing. I thought I was going to get teleported to some sort of crazy world. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then I got... absolutely rinsed. Oh yes. So let's just think what we've got. So we've got like a base camp, which it seems to say we need to go back to prepare ourselves for other journeys. So I guess we can only go so far before we need to go and rest or something. We've got a map and we've got a compass. Now, it doesn't show us where we are on the map, which is great, because that means we actually have to navigate. And it also means we have to remember landmarks and stuff like that just to get around the map, which, just adds to this sort of game. Right, I'm fucking running. Yeah, fuck that. Jesus Christ. What the shit? Okay. What? What the hell is like crate? Were these here before? Fucking hell. Well, I guess we forge on, ladies and gentlemen. We push forth. Stride on. Right, so... yeah, that's the middle, isn't it? This thing is where we are, this massive thing. Whatever we've done there, we've kind of just added a little marker onto it. I mean, it looks quite big, the map, actually. If I'm just exploring in this area here, I mean, look at all of this. There's notes on the map. Ah, I see. These are where we need to go to investigate, I suppose. And I can see the longitude and the latitude, if that's what that is. On the north, I don't know. I can't read maps, but whatever that is, it's a map coordinate. Yeah, so we'd have to like look at these and say, okay, 7, whatever that is, and then sort of find that on the map. It's kind of like over here. Somewhere like over there kind of thing. And then move towards it. And it looks like that's kind of the objectives. You also get your flashlight out when the map's open. That's good. That doesn't sound too good. Yeah. That's like some sort of Yeti. I like the way it takes time to focus. You have to kind of like adjust what you're looking at to sort of focus at it. Because it would do if you were looking, I guess, with your eyes at something in the distance in a blizzard. Why can I hear like paper flapping? What? Well, there's no indication of any kind of, like, thing saying, oh, I need to go back to the camp or any of that. Oh, unless that was the only place you could save the game. Yeah, it must be, look. Because there's no... Ah, I see. This is very eerie. This is, ooh, it builds quite a good atmosphere. I feel like I am lost in the Urals or wherever the hell we are. Why is the sound changed again? What? Okay. You know what I like about this? The fact that you are tasked with unraveling this mystery, and it's giving you tools to do it. You're given a map, you're given a compass. I could work out where I need to go, and I could look at all the landmarks, but I'm not doing that. I'm just exploring the world. I'm like, what the Christ is going on? That sounds like a ship or something. Let's go back this way and run down the path. Like, what is this? Some sort of totem? Sort of scratch marks up it? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a face. I mean, like, wow, it's getting really loud now. Like, things like this, look at that, you want to run through there. Wow, it's so loud, what the hell? The wind's picking up, ah! I am really hesitant to find out what it's like round the corner. Oh, fucking hell. What? Another one of them crazy totem things. Wah! Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck. So those guys were running from that smoke and, well, orange fog. I was like, what the hell? Turned around and then he mugged me. So, like I said, I wasn't really one for jump scares. This is kind of, they are jump scares, but they are unexpected, which I guess is what a jump scare is, isn't it? But like, you know, like typical horror game, open a door, somebody jumps out or whatever. I did not expect that. I was like, what the hell? I was listening to the music. I was listening to everything else going on around me. I seen that person run past me, which kind of was like, what? Now the question is, where does this load me? Where does this put me back in? Does it put me back at my camp or where I last died? Now the last time I died, it put me back where I died. So hopefully it puts me right back at that point. Because if it does, then that means we don't have to run back. And that would be kind of laborious if we had to run back. So we'll see. I am enjoying this though. This is quite good. This is quite the thing. Come on, load. Yeah. No, okay. Shit. Okay, so it put us there because I guess that's the first place where we died and they kind of expect you to die. Oh, shit. You know what, let's follow him this time. Because we know these are not hostile. See, the first time I thought these were like the enemy. I thought that was the thing that killed me. Ooh. Ooh. But it wasn't. It was the whatever the hell that mental thing was. Oh, God. The fuck? Whoa, what happened there? I think this is taking me back around to where I actually... Yeah, where I went. It's kind of a longer way of getting there sort of thing. I doubt I can just jump off stuff. Let's find out. Ooh. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that saves me running around. But okay, so this is the place where we were before, where the ghost runs through us, and then the fog comes to get us, and we need to run, but we need to stay on the path. Because if we run into the snow, we're going to tire, and then we're going to get absolutely killed. So it happened by that totem, didn't it? Good God. Right, there it is. Shit. Leg it! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Come on, recover! Recover! Oh, God, I can't sprint no more. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, it's gonna get me. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh shit, that is funky. Come on, run. Sprint. Yes. Fuck. The ghost man went this way. Must be safe. Oh shit. What the? What the hell? Oh shit.
We are sitting in room number 23. Although sitting might not be the right word because we are running around trying to finish up packing anything else we could need. Food cans, tools, essentially whatever we get our hands on. We want to be sure that we took everything we could possibly need. We're running out of time. Damn it, where did I put my belt? I'm sure we forgot about something. We're almost ready. We lost the knife. We're counting the money. We're leaving the room in a complete mess. So, we made it to the train station. We're singing all the songs we know and making up new ones as well. Everyone is so excited. Finally, at around 3 a.m, we go to bed. I wonder, what is awaiting us when we get there? What will we see? How far will we make it? I hear the rest of the group breathing peacefully, and it's snowing outside.
Okay, so I think we can see what's happening here. Like somebody, another one of these crazy totems. These are linked to whatever the hell's going on. The orange ghosts we see running around they must be the people who've been killed. And if we follow them, it sort of leads us to a clue, which actually I think we can use on the map. Yeah, so that's where we are, look, because that's a new clue. So we know that. So you can use this as a way to navigate. So we've somehow managed to get all the way over here. And now we could kind of plot our way back to the camp if we needed to. Or try and explore elsewhere. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the video at that. This has been potentially the first in a new series on the channel called Worth a Punt, which just means, is it actually worth the gamble of spending your money on this game? Yes, it is. This is pretty damn good. It's available now on Steam. Well, I say now, it may be available in a few hours' time. It's definitely today when this video is live on the channel. And it's, well, it's a survival horror game, which, when I said at the top of this video I wanted a cerebral horror experience, yeah, I'm getting that. Oh my god. Let me know what you think of this show idea as well, guys. That'll be interesting to see in the comments below. I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. And this has been Worth a Punt. Kholat. Or is Kholat worth a punt? And the answer is yes. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god.
We discovered the first bodies by the pine trees. A makeshift campfire suggested they tried to warm up. The bodies were only in underwear. I decided to thoroughly search the area between the tent and the tree line. I discovered the other bodies every few hundred meters apart. Their position indicated the victims attempted to return to the tent as fast as they could. This could mean that the threat was gone and the group decided to go back to the tent, or just the opposite. Someone or something appeared from the forest and forced its victims to run. At this point, it is difficult to determine what exactly happened. I have collected small samples from all bodies for further research at the unit's laboratory. I discussed the situation with the rest of the rescue team, and afterwards they focused on the visual inspection of the tent and areas by the trees, and I entered the forest.
Good God. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.